Hey guys, it's Taya and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about my stutter and how it has been improving this past month. Yeah. I've just noticed that it seems like after the Christmas break that my stutter and my confidence has gotten a lot better, and maybe you've been able to tell in the most recent videos, but yeah, I wanted to talk about what I think is making it better, and hopefully it can help you too. So for my stutter specifically, it is triggered mainly by anxiety and poor breathing. So if I'm making myself breathe at a good rate and making sure that I'm not running out of breath, then I can talk a lot better. So for the past little while, I've been trying to make sure that one, my breathing is good, but two, that my anxiety is staying at a normal amount. It's basically a cycle, like when my anxiety is bad, then my breathing is bad, then my stutter is bad, and it keeps going over and over again. So I've been getting just really tired of it, and after going to therapy and speech therapy, I found that there are many ways that I can decrease my anxiety and make my stutter better. So the first thing I have done in the past couple months is made a schedule for this, for my videos on YouTube. Before this, I was realizing that I was getting very overwhelmed because I didn't have specific days for doing specific things, and I would always have a ton of things on my mind that I knew I needed to do, but I didn't know when, because I work at a job as well. Like, I work almost full time, so it can be a lot on my plate, but I found that making a schedule for this has made it so much better, and my stress levels about it have been decreasing a lot. So I have specific days for brainstorming ideas, specific days for filming and editing and posting. And I feel like the main reason behind why that works is because it's forcing me to stay in the moment and not constantly thinking about the future or the past. I find that being in the moment helps with your mental health, and especially with this stuttering too, because I find that with me, I'm constantly afraid of what somebody's going to think of the stutter, so I don't want to stutter, so I'm anticipating it. But when I'm staying in the moment, that makes it a lot better because I'm not thinking about all of those things. And now the biggest thing that I found that has helped my anxiety is taking CBD, and I take it as an oil in like a tincture, I think it's called. So yeah, I do want to say a little disclaimer first though, because I know that there are differing opinions on the topic of CBD and whether it has negative effects on the mind or on the body, and I'm aware of that. But I've also heard that there are many benefits about it, especially for anxiety. And before, I was taking like a few different medications for anxiety, and those had like so many side effects, and I wasn't really noticing an effect on my anxiety. I was just getting all of the negative side effects, and that was just for me personally. So I want to say that although I'm talking about CBD, it might not be the best decision for you, but I found that it has worked for me. Now, there has not been a ton of research done on the mind of people under the age of 25. So that is kind of where the controversy comes from, but I wanted to test it out and see how it works and if it affects the stutter. So CBD is the hyphenated term for cannabidiol. Now, I don't know if I said that right because I looked it up and there were like 3 different pronunciations, so just saying. It is one of the many cannabinoids found in the cannabis plant. And although it is found in the cannabis plant, it does not have any psychoactive effects like THC does. CBD has more of the medicinal effects, whereas THC has the psychoactive effect. So the dosage amount totally depends on your body weight and what you're taking it for. So for me, it's just kind of a mild thing, so I take a small amount. And let me just go off of my first impressions of it and what I thought the first couple weeks I was taking it. So I actually didn't see any positive effects the first couple weeks I was taking it. It didn't really do much, but then after about a month, I had noticed that my confidence was getting a lot better when I was at work, and it felt like my stress levels were a lot lower. And beforehand, I would always try to breathe to make my stress levels go down. But for some reason, it wasn't really working. But now, since I kind of have something to take the edge off a little bit, it is making me be able to breathe and calm myself down. When I'm at work, there are definitely some stressful situations that I'm put into, and making myself be able to calm down afterwards makes it a lot easier for me to remember things and do things correctly and not be so anxious, especially about the stutter. So the next appointment that I had with my speech therapist after I started taking the CBD, she said that she noticed a dramatic difference in the way that I spoke. I remember I had an appointment in like December and my stutter was so bad. She said that it was the worst that she had ever seen with me. And then the next month where I went after taking the CBD, my stutter was the complete opposite. It was like a dramatic difference, and I thought that was such an interesting thing to see, that even another person realized that my speech was a lot better. So basically, it's been a lot easier to use the strategies that she has taught me for the stutter. If you want to know exactly what I learned, I do have a series on my Patreon where I talked about exactly what I learned. So I'll link that in the description bar. But overall, it's been very good. I take it once in the morning and it seems like it's just been having a positive effect on me, and I'm thinking that I will continue with it in the future. And again, this is something that has specifically worked for me and helped make a difference in the way that I talk. So I thought I would share the discovery. I hope that you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have any thoughts on the topic or requests for future videos, make sure to leave those in the comments below. So I hope you are all having a wonderful day, and I will see you very, very soon for another video. Bye.